Alright, motherfucker, listen up. This is for the fucking homies steady giving no fucks. If you wanna join the party, put your middle fingers up, and when the music fucking hits, you better jump, jump, jump.
Let me get on relaxed up in here, y'all. Let me get relaxed. How are you guys doing this evening? I hope you guys have had a good day. I'm chilling. I'm all relaxed and cooling. How are you guys doing? We got some little bit of news for the Whittaker side of things. It looks to be that whoever was in control of the Whittaker family channel on YouTube, it is gone. It is gone. It is long gone. And I mean, we've been advocating for this to happen since this all went down. Yeah, we've been advocating for this to happen since it all went down. And I said something about it yesterday as well. I spoke about it yesterday as well. And here you guys will see, if you search the Whittaker family channel, you will no longer see the Whittaker family channel. It is gone. And that one is the one that everybody was questioning. It's gone. Few of the Whittaker pages on Facebook were paused too. Okay. It probably won't. Info probably won't be popping up. People just can close these down, shut them down. They should have been done that a long time ago, but I think they've haltered and used as much as they could of it, and then they finally realized, hey, I better shut this down. Who knows? We don't know the truth. I've been advocating for this to go down since day one. Like, why do you still have a page up that they're not even in control of? What's up, Appalachian? What's up, 1985? Bees or Bez? What's up, y'all? What are your guys' thoughts, man? The page comes down. This is what everybody wanted, right? I mean, I thought it should have happened. I thought it should have happened much, much early. It probably should have happened around the time that Eric took off. That's the way I feel about it. Huh. Yeah. I feel like it should have been down. It should have come down as soon as shit went haywire. Yep. Yeah. That's the way I feel about it. Let's see what do we got in here? None of anything that's on the Whittaker family page. You're no longer going to be able to go there and get what we saw any longer. All the videos, all of the anything that had to do with Eric and them videos are down. No one. Yeah, I'm just only going to speak when there's good news to speak about, and this is good news because this has something to do with a lot of the money floating around here. Yeah, the only ones that were different were there was one on here that I was gonna watch. Where the fuck did it go? It was from Psychology Eats too, I think. But I don't know what I did with it. It's good news. I think so too. Facebook Whittaker page is gone, and that was monetized. So it is whoever owns all of these Facebooks finally just shutting them down. Do I think they should shut down their own pages? No. I don't think Eric should shut down Eric Carroll. I don't think Patrick should shut down Patrick. But this has nothing to do with Patrick. This has something to do with whoever in the fuck had control over all these different pages. And I do believe we all come to terms with that being Eric Carroll. So, yeah, that's the ones. What in the fuck happened to that page? Maybe it's under here. No, it's gone now. It was right here on my shit, too.
Well, hello, Miss Shauna. How are you?
This is not new footage, guys.
So I had dry cake, which is probably the best thing for me. But he
That was put out a day ago. This, 7 pages? Damn. It doesn't take long at all to close a Facebook page. You just deactivate it. Doesn't take long at all. Doesn't take long at all. All you do is deactivate. Then for a while, it even leaves you the opportunity to reactivate if you choose to do so in that period of time. But it's not hard to close a Facebook page down at all. Even a group, you just deactivate it and all the people fall out of it. Never know who's watching, who's making notes. They should never continue to profit off them. It's not hard to decipher state versus federal crimes. Yeah. 7 pages is a lot of fucking pages. I just know about YouTube, and that's all I'm commenting on because I've quit going to Facebook to look for Whittaker content. That's not Whittaker content. Nothing's getting released. Nothing, absolutely nothing is getting put out about the Whittakers. Nothing. And it's been that way for quite a long, long time. It's been that way for quite a long, long time. What's up, Primo? Feel like I got a cold settling in my damn back, man. Fuck. I'm all right though. I'm good. Got to have password to deactivate Facebook page. Hence the reason why they were all deactivated. That's got nothing to do with it though. You're gonna have the fucking password if it's your page. Yeah, I'm on. I promised y'all I'd be back up here, and I seen that the Whittaker family page has been taken down, which I think is absolutely wonderful. I haven't even like looked for Whittaker content in a long, long time. A long, long time. What's up, Tina? Well, you just go in and get your password back, bro. It's not hard to get your password. Why wouldn't you just say, well, forgot my password? And they send you a new password. It's easily done, y'all. Oh. Takes me in circles. Got to know how to update your password. Okay, I'm just looking through here to see if there's like anything new put out, like, and I don't see anything new. I don't see anything new at all, actually. Like, a lot of this is just bullshit. A whole lot of it. Like Timmy father reveal, like, geez Louise, man. No, there ever never has. Here's what I was looking at. Here's what I was looking at.
Ray, Lorraine, and Timmy.
Yeah, Mark has exclusive rights to what he did with them. What's up? What's up, yo? All right, let's look at this again, man. This is a good flashback. This is like the day he found out, like, I guess BJ was there. This is the one I couldn't find. And I'm glad somebody did re-upload this.
Has been taken. I don't know what to tell you. I'm trying to find out something. This was a recipe for disaster.
Sometime today. The creators took them down. That's as much as I can say. I don't know if an investigation did it or not. I mean, it could very well be that too. So don't let me steer you in the wrong direction. An investigation could take those channels down too. But I honestly don't know for sure, because how hard is it to get some for sure fucking truth about this shit? Nobody wants to come out and say, hey, I took all the channels down, guys. Because then that still makes them look bad for leaving them up as long as they did. Like, it's just the sad way of things are with the Whittaker family. This morning, I think it was taken down. I think Lady K just deciding not to talk about them. Don't get it twisted. I think Lady K is just deciding not to talk about them. It's not that she can't.
3 days in a row to get that protective order. 2 days we got denied. After the first 2 days it got denied, and I'm going to get comments out of here, guys. I can't look at that. That's why I haven't been on social media. I don't want to look at it. Not after what's going on.
I don't even want to look at it, guys.
2 days to get a protective order.
Not after what's going on, guys. I don't even want to look at it.
The only option we had at that point was to get adult protective services involved.
The only other option we had at that point was to get adult protective services involved. I don't believe that's the only other option you had. I don't think that's your only other option at all, guys. I think your other option could have just been leave BJ out of it and build him a house. See, I'm still one of the people that still think that this could have been done very easily. Just because BJ got involved doesn't mean that they had to stop them from building a house, bro. I don't. I think before you get involved with all this, you have to realize that BJ's involved. Like, why wouldn't you realize that to begin with? I'm sorry, man, but if you're talking about building a family a house that's lived in squalor their whole entire lives, that's a big thing. And then to like not do none of it because BJ is around. It's pretty shady. It's pretty shady. Well, I had to get APS involved. No, you didn't. Yeah, and Betty's life's been tore upside down. Betty's fucking family's been taken away from her. People call APS on her and shit. Shame. A fucking shame, man.
And then me and Timmy went and met with Adult Protective Services one day. Timmy was
No, man. Why would you and Timmy go meet with Adult Protective Services one day? Yeah, you notice how he switched that whole story up?
claiming he had not claiming. He told us he had been beat by BJ. Betty said she had. Larry never told us he was, but Betty told us that she saw BJ hit him. Then, when we were supposed to be meeting with Adult Protective Services and Betty was supposed to be going with me, which they were meeting her to give her 8 hours of caretaking, she no-showed and was off with Brandon.
No, he don't have
That's when Adult Protection Services came.
Well, he's found a way in his heart to justify it. You know, it's his way of justifying it. I like that it's gone. The page, you mean? No, not really. I don't know what you mean, Elizabeth. Yeah, there was something weird with Timmy, you think? I don't know that for sure, but he did speak about it. He did speak about it. I just feel like he made it okay with himself that why he did what he did. You know? Like, why in the fuck did you make it okay for you to do what you did to this family? Like, there's nothing that you can rationalize about that. Well, I did it because, you know, they've been treated like this their whole lives. And they get that. They get that in their own brains and they think, well, I'm good for this. Just in their own minds, though. They really don't care what anyone else thinks about it at all or what anyone else would think. They just rationalize it with their own minds and they say, oh, well, it's okay with me now. I can sit with myself now.
Because at this point, I'm broadcasting all over Facebook that I'm wanting them to do what just happened. They came down there, told Betty, no, he's trying to build you a home. Which, guys, as of a couple of days ago, the Amish had agreed. We had permits. Everything was ready to go until I saw you-know-who back on the property. It's going to get good. I never went home. You people, some of you that didn't know me, you're about to find out. Give me a second.
What's
the
up,
emotions
English?
are high. We were told when we got that protective order that if Betty talked to BJ or Larry, not just BJ, someone saying Patrick saying this is because of BJ. I mean, probably is. She's not supposed to be there, guys. She got caught cutting down telephone wire, melting the casing off, and $25,000 worth of copper line that I've been told, allegedly, get this, that Larry knew about it too. The copper. Yeah, it gets better. Give me a second. So then, all of this goes down. They say he's trying to get you to home. We try to make this like water under the bridge. On Thursday, we go to the Amish. That was the day, I guess, that the court date was. Guys, I was told
Good.
10 days. 10 days from that day is what we had with that protective order. If you go back to every live, that's what I said. I, honest to God, thought we had 10 days. Now, the first 2 days when we were talking, I could have swore I saw like a September 9th or 10th date. But regardless, and you'll find out why. I'm out here going to the Amish. I'm out here getting building permits. I'm out here taking everybody, doing everything. I was the only one doing anything. Literally, the only one doing anything until my friends got here.
Until my friends got here.
Which makes me so angry.
Well, Patrick had a broke leg. I mean, I can only imagine what he was going through. He's probably put down worse than I am right now. And I could fucking barely come up here and get it together for y'all sometimes. Like, I don't want to be sitting here right now, but I'm here because I told everybody I would be, and this is my job right now. This is the only thing I have. Like, I would have never stepped in and told these people I would have got them a house and then kind of like stopped it because BJ asked me for money. You probably just should have put BJ at bay, man, and built the house. I think you would have been much better off that way, man. You would have looked a lot better.
What seemed like a normal day, we went, talked about the permits. I came on, give you guys the live, let you see what was going on, flood zones, everything that's going on. And I told Betty, they're not going to allow you to put the home there. One, it's supposedly not even your property where your home is right now. And it's in the flood zone all the way over to where Larry's house was, where the camper went. There was a piece of property on the very back that was flat where they could have built. And guess what? They wouldn't have been where they were, could have got a new address where people aren't showing up to their house in the middle of the night. It would have been perfect. They could have been isolated. I came, told Betty about that. Everything was good.
I see you.
She said, I like that idea. Patrick told me at one point in time that Betty said she didn't want her house back there. Even though in a video, Betty tells me, I always wanted a house back there. My sister Judy used to be back there. Well, and then I'm here for Patrick. Well, Betty doesn't want her house back there. When I say something to Betty, but Eric, I never said that. Regardless, we went walking the property and was going to try to find out what was going on. I noticed when I was walking the property on the backside, there is a place called Devil's Backbone. I found 2 campfires. So definitely eyebrow raised, right?
Well, it's in the woods, bud.
Betty tells me that Timmy, or Lorraine, is missing Timmy. And I know she was. She loves her son, guys. She loves her son. And she said, do you mind bringing him back? And I was like, is he still going to be able to go to Georgia with me? Yes, he'll be able to go to Georgia. Just make sure he calls her. I was like, I will. I'll make sure he calls every day. She said, he doesn't have to call every day. Just some. I said, no, he'll call every day. Went back. My friend Robert Mast, who had flown out from Idaho, almost 78 years old, had a former Amish friend that lived 4 hours away that drove all the way up here to see him. So we took him back to meet with at the Airbnb. And then while we was doing that, I got Timmy. Timmy did not want to go back, but I told him, you got to go see your mom. Okay, but everything was going to be good. I had gotten Lorraine some special chips from the Amish. I kept chips in the back of my vehicle, and I would give her a bag at a time. The second I got out of that vehicle, I see those hands. And I wanted to react then, but
Yep.
I'm getting information about what's going on, guys.
What information, Eric?
I'm gonna go up, talk to
See, he's
Lorraine.
getting information. All this information he's getting, all this proof of shit that was so bad, nothing ever come out. No information ever come out. He's just a full of shit, man. He's full of shit. He talks a good game. He talks a good game.
And have that moment with her before I ask about the camper. What pissed me off is when I did that, after I did that, I said, Larry, who's in the camper? Nobody's in the camper. Larry, who's in the camper? I didn't even play it off. I just kept going. He was going to lie to me. I went back and rewatched. There was a guy that has a channel, YJ the author, I think. He was the closest one on his coverage, guys. I want you to know, bud, I was really respected your work. You were about 95% correct because there's so much the internet's loose and people make your accusations in the comments. You have no idea what
I'm
you're
laying
talking
in my
about.
bed with my damn head up the whole time. I popped my neck good, boy. I just like I've not been part of anybody getting a home built, but I've seen different things like Habitat for Humanity, things like that. Do you think that they come in and get involved in the family's lifestyle and their life? No, they come in and build the home that they say they're going to build for that family, and they leave. They don't come in and go, this person gets to stay here, this person gets to stay here, that one don't get to stay here, and we're going to have an armed guard 24/7 to watch over. Like, come on. I don't think it's very fair. Habitat for Humanity don't do that shit. They'll build a fucking house on a basketball court and move it over into a neighborhood for them. And they don't come up here and say, hey, you guys got to move that person out. He might be a dope fiend. You got to move that person out. Yeah, they build it and they fucking leave. They don't get involved in your family ties. They don't get involved with like what you're going to do for another family member. Because you're obviously going to do that regardless. They wanted to put just concrete heated floor. They didn't want to build fucking flooring. You know how expensive that would have been?
And you're about to get the true story. Once I find out what's going on, everything that happens in the dark will come to the light. And I think it's about to now. I beg anybody that is involved with what's going on right now, come to me. I'm an open book. I have nothing to hide. I forgot what I was talking about. There's so much.
So now he gets messy.
I don't know what's going to happen. When I know, I will let you know. But here's the thing. When Adult Protection Services came down there, Betty told them about the abuse and everything that was going on. When BJ showed back up in that house, guys, and do you know how many people I've been watching in the comments saying they was going to report it? It was inevitable. They can only get so many calls before they have to act. And I'm going to tell you, they weren't going out of their way, but every time I see Ray, he is sitting in his own urine. Feces all over him. Lorraine has been trying to tell me something about her head for months. And then when Lorraine starts trying to tell me, I get told some BS excuse about a bee sting. And I've asked Lorraine, it's on video. Lorraine, is that from a bee sting? No. Hey guys. But here's the one that really got me. We didn't, And then the court order, right? While I'm out there doing this with the Amish, getting the permits, and then I'm made to think, oh, it's your fault. You knew when it was not. I said 10 days from the very beginning.
Nasty, ain't he?
I found out. It's public record. Make a call. You'll find out. They told her.
Yeah, he's nasty to BJ just for like, I don't know what the reason was for him to be so nasty. Hello, Lady K. I don't have monetization shut on this video either. So if you guys want to help support the stream, you guys can through our super chat or whatever, but I don't have money making on this stream. I don't make $1, not 1 penny off the Whittaker's content anymore.
Give her a continuance. She denied it for BJ. She denied it. She said the abuser could stay at the house. Now, when you admit that someone beat Ray, beat Timmy, beat yourself, beat her dad, stealing copper wire, doing the things that they're doing, what did you think was going to happen? I knew this was going to happen. And they have nobody to blame but themselves. There's more, guys. I want to get off of here.
Dirty,
and I
man.
promise you, you'll get more later. One of the biggest slaps in the face to Mr. Patrick over there. I get a call.
Yo, Haley. Yo, everybody in the chat.
I get a call.
Yeah. I don't know, actually. Let me look. I don't know. I've got the monetization cut off, so I don't know what it looks like on that end. Let me look. Yeah, it shows you can send super chats and stuff. I just ain't earning ad revenue on it. Yeah, I think he had it out for BJ, man. He had a hard on for BJ once she asked for that money. She shouldn't have asked him for any money either. But that's how BJ is.
From the condo where I rented the Airbnb, Patrick played on my heartstrings.
What's up, Jessica?
I need somewhere to stay. I just want to get away for a while. I don't want no one around. I just want to get off. And you think you can get me a room up there? I was like, yeah, man, you can do that. You mind getting it in your name? Sure, Patrick. Just pay me back out of next month's money. After everything else that I've been taking care of, I get him a condo. He was staying right next to me in the Airbnb, guys, because he said he needed to heal. That condo was freaking trashed, man. Hold on, I'll get to all that in a little bit. I'm getting information about what's going on. I've got a lot to go through, guys. That condo was trashed. Dog poop, chewing tobacco all over the pillows, the walls, you name it, pills all over the floor. Don't worry, I've got the video. The back doors were left wide open. When he got out, Moose was with him and his other dog. And I said, Patrick, does the owner know you got that dog with you? And he said, oh, yeah, I told him. No, they didn't. Not only that, he goes and puts them on the kitchen counter in this brand new renovated place. Decorations for the condo that became spittoons, diapers on the floor, stains all over the couch, pills all over the floor. Literally, I don't know. How do you get snuff on couches, countertops, like everywhere? The kitchen sink was full of it. Big wads of it all over the floor. Poop all over the back deck. And guess whose name it was in, guys? You guys think you know. You have no idea what I've been through up here. And I'm a good friend. I wanted him to get better.
That don't even make no sense. That.
It's like a freaking Bible. I'd like to say something. His mom and sister, his family are good people. And she's went through the loss of 2 of her sons. And I hate for this to happen. I
Why you
really
bring up
do.
this man's mother, dude? That's fucking trifling, bro. I want to track you. Never mind. If I say things up here, people take them out of context and fucking say, "Oh, look what he said, guys. Look what he said." Like, get the fuck out of here. You bring my mama into it, bro. His mama didn't have anything to do with this. His mama should be fucking sad or shit. Nah, boy. I love it when people say things that are like fighting words, but then when they become fighting words, they're like, "Oh, look at him. They're just mean. They're just people that were angry. They just, they, you just, you rage bait the some fuck out of somebody, and then somebody does something to you, and then you're like, oh, look at him, look at him." Such a shame.
But, and then I found pleading guilty to stalking and sexual crimes just last month. And Timmy's in Victoria's Secret just a few days ago, and we're getting him to take pictures with women while he's in it too.
So what? So what? They were at Victoria's Secret, dude. Timmy's like 40 something years old. Only you and the people that would think of that way seem weird to me. You know that, right? Anybody would sexualize somebody that's 41 years old into a child, I got to think you're wrong in some type of way.
I'm a little hot right now, guys. I could go on. I'm about to go find out what's going on with that family. I could care less about the social media.
No,
I
I
haven't been
wouldn't.
on here doing the gimmick or the YouTube. I knew.
You hear that? I haven't been on here doing the gimmick. That's what he was doing, was putting out gimmick. He was putting out gimmick. Been catnipping YouTube. I was going to put catnip out earlier when I was live, but my live failed, so I took it down. Maybe I will tomorrow.
When this happened, the YouTube was probably going away, and it sucks. I put a lot of work into it, and I'm a very passionate guy. The whole time I was up here, I was busting my ass, not even hardly sleeping, taking money out of my pocket.
I agree, Marshmallow.
And then having someone do that to me, that's how I get repaid.
See how he feels? Nothing came out of your pocket, bro. It was all out of the Whittaker donors' pockets. We knew that. But you still came up here and act like you spent so much money, your own money.
I don't know how they could look at them. And you know what? After everything I did for that family, the movies, the new clothes, all of it, I never heard a thank you. And I don't do it for the thank you.
You obviously
I
do.
literally have done stuff like this all my life, guys. If you think this is about the likes, clicks, and views, you don't know me much. I already had a platform, and I really would much rather be at home, and I didn't want to be on, so I don't even want to be on it here now. But this is what happens. And what sucks is now the whole thing is about scandal instead of the family getting the home they deserve. They literally had a log cabin built by the Amish about to happen. Free. You guys don't know the half of it.
I know, because you've never been totally 100% honest. Eric created the scandal. Yep.
I tried to cover for you, Patrick. I tried to cover for you. I hope you would get better. I really did. You weren't even supposed to be at that concert. Ray had an orthopedic visit the day before, and you didn't. You had.
I know. I know that. Plenty of people have told me to leave my monetization on, but and I've thought about it. I just right now I'm not. Be proud to be my kitty. I need another kitty too.
one thing to do: get Ray to the orthopedic visit. I came all the way up here from Georgia, and you told me I would not be able to get him a doctor's appointment. And I said that was the whole reason I was coming up here. And you said, you're not from West Virginia. It don't work that way up here. You're from Georgia. We don't just get visits like that. I had Ray at the doctor the next day, guys. He had an orthopedic visit. And Patrick was the one supposed to take him. Ray didn't make that orthopedic visit. Instead, he ended up at a bluegrass concert where Patrick broke his leg.
So fucking what, man? You're part of the problem if you're just going to come up here and throw accusations and throw accusations and throw accusations, but you were down for it every time it happened before there. Straight up.
You've been asking the questions to the wrong guy here, but I've got your answers. I've got your answers, and I really hoped he was going to straighten up, guys, but this has been going on for years. I feel, but I've been leaving you breadcrumbs all along. I was afraid this was going to happen. I'll give you this much, and then I'll give you some more later. The first time I was up here, after we recorded that interview on YouTube, meet Patrick and Eric. Next thing I know, he is in the parking lot of the hotel.
Hey, Jack.
Cussing up a storm. Come up here, MF, for you know what? I'll beat your ass, blah, blah, blah. They care what? I have no idea what I'm running into, guys. No idea. I get on this phone and the guy starts cussing at me, and I said, you better watch yourself there, dude. You don't know who you're talking to. And like, I'm not trying to get involved in this, but tell me what's going on. That guy's on there trying to act like a saint. He owes my 73-year-old grandmother $1,200 he stole from her. As I look over and he's leaning over the railing, I said, this guy just said you stole from his grandmother. Is that true? Nods his head yes. And I'm just like, oh my God, what have I got myself into? I wanted to get in my car and take off. And I was this close, but I said, he told me the truth. As unflattering as the truth was, he told me the truth, and I really thought he loved Timmy, and people can change. Now, that guy that he owed that money to his grandmother, I'm sure you'll probably end up watching this. But it's not just that, guys. Donation money, you name it. Getting people to pay for FaceTime and Timmy. Oh my God, it goes on. Now I'm getting filters. So, yeah, have fun. It's funny. I got to get out of here. There's nothing funny about this. I don't know why does a filter pop up on a Facebook Live? Anyway, yeah, I'm ready to spill the beans. And to Patrick's mom and sister, I'm sorry. You guys don't deserve this. But Patrick, you need to go on and tell the truth. I have nothing to hide. If anybody's ever sent money to this family, outside the one time I asked you to send money for the Airbnb, and as soon as I got what I needed, I went on there and said, stop sending money. I've got what I needed. If anybody ever sent money to this family, put it down in the comments. We need to know where that money came from. I want 100% of it accounted for.
All right. How are you guys? Yeah, it's pretty shitty. What's up, AC? Yeah, pretty shitty, huh? That's how I feel too. Just a friend growing up, you couldn't do anything because I guarantee you would run and tell you in your heart. Oh, he would tell in a heartbeat. I feel the same way. He's repulsive. I think that has a lot like I don't know who this was.
Hey guys, I promised everyone a video.
Y'all bear with me. I'm trying to do this, man. This is getting rough.
And I'm planning on that being my last video. I'm not going to do this back and forth stuff. That's not my plan. I'm sure it would make for good entertainment for some people, but I do need to give you guys the full scope. And at that point, listen, I never said I wasn't going to build the house. Right now, I'm not going to go build a house for Larry and Betty to live in. I can tell you that much. But still trying to find out about Lorraine, Ray, and Timmy. I have made contact, guys, but when I can update you, I will. I will say this. This is something I found out that it's a very big twist and very important to the story. I've been blamed for missing that court date. That court date was September 4th. It was missed. That day I was at the Amish trying to get their home built. The next day we were out trying to get permits. I didn't stop the whole time I was up here. I was getting 2 and 3 hours of sleep, for God's sakes. And now seeing all that work that I put in, the way that people just shit all over me, it's not the first time. I'm sure it won't be the last. And another thing, to go tit for tat, there has to be something that the other person is doing. Have you guys heard anything that I've done wrong? I would love to hear it, because I haven't heard anything of substance, but I've got some substance for you. But all that
I've seen a lot of things.
Check this out. Even after that court date, I was told they were willing to give her that protective order for longer. She was offered 3 times, including yesterday, before they came and got the family. And Betty said no. There you have it. They offered her one last time. Do you want BJ away from the property? Do you want to extend the protective order? No. 3 different times. That tells you everything you need to know. I'm not sure. I've never been involved in the protective orders. I know a lot of people that have. Mark, you may know. Do they usually offer people a continuance like that? Like going out of their way to like, are you sure?
Sometimes, not all.
Sometimes.
Not all of them, but because this is such a high profile.
Because it's so high profile, I really don't think they wanted to step in and do what they did. But they had, I'm going to be honest with you. Every time I saw Ray, his pants were completely soaked in urine. Feces, guys. The smell I cannot put into words. On that floor, there's dog feces, cat feces, human feces, urine. It's on the floors. It's on the walls. It was one of the first things I noticed when I got there. It's been there so long, there is fungus growing out of the feces. It's on Ray's bed. It's on the couch. And every time Ray just does what Ray wants to do, I've seen him in fecal matter, where he's went number 2 on himself and just laying around on the couch. Did that couch get cleaned? I very, very highly doubt it.
But that doesn't mean come in and rip them out of everything they know, though, man. You know? Was there a way to, like, come in and do it, maybe? Possibly. Like, how about come in and, like, try to talk with them, get it clean over time, come in and rip them out? Ah, man, that's a bad look. I don't think it was the great thing to do. It breaks my heart. Yeah, I feel like that. Yeah, Eric's the one talking real bad about how they live and shit. Think about that. Like he's better than them. It doesn't make you better than them because you might live cleaner. It doesn't make you better. It might make you cleaner, but as better people, no.
But hearing that continuance order was offered 3 different times, and well, Eric missed the court date. It's just keeps getting. I'm not shocked at anything at this point. I also heard from the Airbnb that we stayed at, where I got Patrick that room. They just finished cleaning it up last night, guys. It took 3 days. They had to shampoo everything, especially the couches were just completely ruined, stains everywhere. That night, he brought up something, and I wasn't even looking at it that way. On Labor Day, I just wanted the Whittakers to have a good barbecue. Spent about $300 getting hamburgers and hot dogs and sausages, and I was on my porch cooking the whole time while the Whittakers went over to Patrick's. Patrick didn't put any money towards that. Didn't put any money towards the barbecue, the Airbnb, anything. The only thing he had towards that is his friend.
But you made sure you filmed everything and got content for it all too. So you no matter what, you paid yourself back, right?
For us. That's when he was letting Ray do the scooter and everything. I missed all of that because I was cooking for him, and I didn't even eat. I cooked for them, okay? And he was over there looking at what I'm doing for the Whittakers, and the only thing he did was sit there. Man, he really had it made. Yeah, man.
He was supposed to do.
When I got that call the other day, and they said, Eric, you need to come to the condo, the hair was already standing up on the back of my neck. I knew when I saw the dogs coming in, and he told the owner that he was bringing the dogs. I knew it was a lie, guys. I had just seen too much up until that point. It's like he can't tell the truth about anything. Seeing the pills on the floor, the poop, and like, I understand people dip. You saw this, dude. It was everywhere, all in the pillows, all in the bed, all over. The sink was the kitchen sink literally stopped. It looked like it was this vase that was put on like a dining room table that had flat spittoon. It was ruined, guys, and it was only in a week. Whatever was in that refrigerator just spoiled that quick. Now I want you to think about this. Somebody that had those living conditions, and he did this to a guy that was a friend. I paid there, but it gets worse. I felt sorry for Patrick. He had that broken leg. I wanted him to get better. I went to Kroger, guys, and spent $250. Cookies, eggs, bacon, bread, your essentials, paper plates, Cokes, all. And I brought those groceries to him, and I said, Patrick, here you go, man. You got what you need to heal. Stay here. He told me he was going to be there by himself, just wanted to get away, and his house wasn't optimal. Eric, I'm coming. I just want to get away by myself. Half the neighborhood was there the whole time, guys. It just got destroyed. But someone that would do that to a condo where a friend
like to air it out, don't
guy
we
that
all?
just newly renovated it, and he gave him a very big deal on that place. Guys, bent over backwards for us, upgraded the internet so I could give you guys the updates while I was there. Went and hung up a TV for Timmy on a Sunday. Like, they were the nicest people, and that was how they got repaid. The doors were left wide open for like a day and a half, just left wide open on the back. Didn't even shut them. It's like when he found out he had to leave, like, this is my exit, right? And then you see his house that has no walls, no insulation. That $4,000, $3,000 of that was the Whittakers money that he never gave to the Whittakers that I had been on.
Shout out to CC for the $30 drop. She said, for Kitty Karma Groupie, I suggest Dairy Queen. They got good hamburgers, you know it. I've been thinking about a hamburger today. I didn't know you would cash at me this, and I was going to pick up and look at hamburgers. But Dairy Queen does sound delicious. And since you gave me this, I think I'm going to have to go with the burger tonight. I don't want to cook tonight. I cooked stuff last night. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Right now, 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 right now.
Yeah. Give me some hamburgers. Yeah, I think this is what I want tonight. How long were they open? Oh yeah, I can order. I want some burger. I want a greasy burger tonight, y'all. Is that bad? Is that bad? Hot dogs from Dairy Queen. I know I like hot dogs too.
On him for a month and a half. You've got the Whittakers' money. You need to hand it back over. That's not your money, Patrick.
Oh,
And he wouldn't do it. This past month, I didn't want to hold on to their money because I know of
Patty
the
sounds
accusations
good
that
too.
happened. But I said, give it to me. I'm going to go get the trust account set up. I wanted to get the money away from him. I thought maybe if I can get the money away from him, things will be better. It would have just kept snowballing, guys. He sent 2/3 of it. The other third, never got. Last month was the first month they got paid. Out of $3,000 that was supposed to go to the Whittakers, they only got 1,000 of it because that 1,000 is what he gave me. And I spent $662 on the water bill, 2 rolls of snuff for Larry and Ray, and then put $250 on a prepaid debit card and gave it to Betty and Larry before I left and said, this is in case you have an emergency while I'm not here. And at that point, I had none of their money on my hands. None. I didn't want it. I know the whole world is watching. And guys, we actually benefit. Everything goes much better if we just do the right thing. I don't understand this. But the guy that's
You got that right.
Have you seen any sheetrock and insulation? When I asked for money to help with Airbnb, people stepped up to the plate because that's the first time you ever heard me ask for money. And as soon as I saw I had what I needed, I said, stop. Part of the reason I was going to send a little bit of money over, I sent him $1,000 of that money and then told him that $3,000 that you owe the Whittakers, Patrick, I'm going to call it even. You need to go get that sheetrock and insulation because he was wanting to run a fundraiser for his house. It was my way of trying to stop him from running a new fundraiser for his house. That was where the $4,000 came in. The reason you guys heard about it in public, I was leaving you the breadcrumbs. I knew this was going to eventually implode. It was just going down a bad path. It's been 2 weeks. Where's the sheetrock and insulation? Have you seen any rooms completed? It started with, we're supposed to be getting the Whittakers home, and there at the end it was, let the Whittakers move in with me for the winter, and let's fix up my house, and then we'll build them a house. We're not going to have time. If the Amish would have got involved, guys, they would have built that new house quicker than they could have done Patrick's house. His house is just as bad, if not worse, than the Whittakers' home. Not cleanliness-wise, but it's still a house. It has no walls. There's parts of it has no floor. It goes straight to the ground. Nothing. The first time I came up, he asked me if I wanted to stay there, and I was going to do it. I'm not bougie, but I got there. No, there was a mattress on the porch with an egg crate that looked like it had been rolled around in mud. Look, with the type of work that I do, I don't ask for much. I just need a clean place to sleep and rest at the end of the night so I can recharge my batteries and get ready the next day. And I was like, man, I'll have to go get a hotel. And it really sucked because I didn't have the money to be up here doing that. Guys, it gets worse and worse. I'll give you the full story later. But just know, I really was hoping he would get better. And this is what I would say. Patrick loved Timmy in the beginning. It was the only thing that allowed me to keep trying to help him. By the time I found out what was really going on, I was already knee deep in this thing. I came in with good intentions. And by the time I found out, we were already in the public. And I'd already developed a relationship with Timmy and the family and wanted to help him. And I believe Betty sincerely loves her family. But when Mark started coming in, and then Patrick, and then the other people, when people show up, they get all this free stuff, and they don't have to get any better. If this was any other family, people would have been sounding the alarm a long time ago. But because it was the Whittakers and people love them, Ray and Lorraine and Timmy are so lovable, they allowed them.
Cool. I got me a hamburger for tonight. I always give you guys updates on what I eat. That's kind of crazy. I need to quit doing that, huh? Giving you guys updates like I'm some patient or something. I got a peanut butter shake. He gave her Lorraine's. That's funny.
Things to happen that if it was going on with any other family, we would say, hey, somebody's got to do something about this. He's sitting in his own fecal matter, or he's sitting in urine. Yes, they have genetic problems and you know, something going on in the background, but it still doesn't matter. The ones that are supposed to be taking care of them, they're not sitting in their own urine and feces. They know they don't want to sit in urine and feces. They put on clean clothes, then they know that their siblings are supposed to too. The siblings, they're getting money to take care of them every month. Are you seeing them being taken care of? There was just so many things, man. But all right, I'm going way too far. I'm going to do that final one later. This came up, guys, and I had to get out, but it was just one of those things that, you know, when I found out we missed the court date, I said, if you go back from the very beginning, we have 10 days. And we went 3 different days. I must have got confused. I could have swore they said the original date was like September 9th or 10th. That's why I extended my stay, and I was in the public. I got to stay with the Airbnb. They knew the day was the 4th. But let's say everybody screwed it up. We all screwed up the protective order and didn't get there on the right day. They was offered 3 different times. Do you want it? No. So, and I was getting played like a fiddle at their house when she was in that camper, or so they thought. I had my eyes open. When me and Mark walked the property, Devil's Backbone, there's a road back there. I said, Mark, look, 2 fresh campfires, like right there. It hadn't been long abandoned. I had a feeling she was around. Now, I wasn't involved in flying drones or any of that, but I don't know, man. And for the people that think, well, this family was doing good, they should have just been left alone. Trust me, I've had that thought many times. They did survive, but doing good. Listen to all these instances of abuse.
Salad's good.
I mean, they would, when she was talking about Ray getting beat, guys, it was bad, like severe, and he can't tell anybody. And then what was going on with Timmy? BJ just hit him in the head one time. BJ's boyfriend had him on the ground on top of him like an MMA fighter, ground and pound. None of these had ever been reported. And then as I do my homework, I find out there's like 5 sex offenders in that area. One of them, that was a Whittaker that served 8 years and 1 month in prison for sexual assault on a child. So,
yeah, there was
Timmy, Lorraine, and Timmy, Lorraine, and Ray in a good environment. Timmy, I worry about the most. Well, Lorraine, guys, she knows more than people think she does. She may be selective on her words, but she's very smart.
Now, see, I feel real sorry for the family, bro. This right here is where he always goes to. It's where it always goes to. BJ been gone 5 days in that van, but she's not living in a tent. Damn. So BJ's been out for 5 days in the van, huh? Damn. Damn. Oh, he had an excuse for everything. Then he goes to, oh, I care about these family. I care about this family. You should. You should care about the family.
And I believe you can tell Lorraine knew I was looking after her and I loved her. There was a reason she would talk to me. Did you see her talk that way with other people? You watch when other people went around with that camera on. She wouldn't even look at him. She knew who was taking care of her son. I believe Patrick loved Timmy in the beginning, though. Out of 0 to 100, it was probably about 5%, but there was some love there. In the end, it was when the camera was on. When people asked to take pictures in public, he was in the picture too. Anytime they asked to take pictures with the family when I was there, You want me to take it for you? I don't want to be in that. I wanted them to get their moment. I wanted them to be looked at as human beings for the loving people that they are, not the freak show. And I had a lot of work.
I don't think you're the one that set that up
that around.
anyway. It was Patrick that set them up to start feeling that way anyway again. It was Patrick that had all that set up. Patrick's the one that started making it look good again. It wasn't because of you, Eric. It was not because of you at all. Patrick was already doing that, dude.
And I think it was working, you know.
I think you can run a videogram with a burn share.
Oh, does anybody want a videogram with me? Maybe I can go get one of the Whittakers, cats or dogs, and you can do a videogram. You submit your order down below.
The burn
chair. The first thing I saw when I woke up this morning, I stayed off of social media, guys, because I knew when you wasn't hearing from me, I never went home. I wanted to know what was going on with Timmy. I would never have left Timmy that night if I would have knew I had the ability to take him with me. I thought it would be kidnapping. No, Timmy's an adult. He's never been declared mentally incapable. I didn't know that. I thought they would get, Eric, call the cops. They would love to pin something on me right now. Timmy ran to that car and hugged me for 15, 20 seconds, guys. He didn't want to let go. And the only thing he said, standing right here beside me, was today. And I had started learning his vernacular. That meant you're coming back for me today. And I just shook my head no, and the look on his face, it told the whole story, guys. He was getting a shower twice a day. His head was healed. He was clean. He was fed. Go back and watch that video when he woke up and he was watching Barney. I've never seen Timmy that happy.
When he was watching Barney. Made Timmy look like a child. Like put Timmy in kids' clothes and shit. That does something to a person's dignity. Especially when that man was 40-something years old. It does something to someone's dignity, y'all. It's crazy. So the Whittaker family page on YouTube has come down. Like, as it should have. Yeah, he wasn't a child. He wasn't a 47-year-old child. He was a 47-year-old man. 46, 42, 41, however old he was. I don't even have the energy to argue with how old he was. Think Eric was jealous of Patrick? In a way, I do too. I do too. Yeah, Patrick had him in fucking Rock Revival jeans, cowboy boots, had him in button-up shirts. It's long overdue. The page should have came down a long, long time ago. What it came down for, I don't know. I have no clue why it came down. It could be a multitude of reasons. We don't know. But it's kind of suspicious that it's all the ones that Eric were probably running, right? Elizabeth stated Eric was told to remove Whittaker family YouTube and Facebook. That just proves he was just soaking the money up from it. It probably started to dry up. And he was like, I could take it down now. Hi, buddy. Hi. No. Don't climb on me. No. You can't climb on me, Widow, buddy. Come here. I'll hold you. Come here. You gotta be easy. There we go. See, now it's better. See? You my buddy. Here's the Karma Brigade, y'all. Get away, kitty. He's my baby. You my big baby? Yeah. He's just chilling with me. He's got his eyes like, I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing this, but I'll relax. Hi, buddy. He's my baby. Yeah. Are you sleepy? Are you sleepy, baby? He's sleepy. Oh, he's sleep. He just farted. Oh, kitty, come on, man. Why you just fart on me, bro? Don't. Come on. You farted on me, bro. Ooh, why did you pookie? Why did you pookie on me? Ooh, go. You stinky. You are stinky. He's stinky. He just farted on me. Ooh. Ooh. He's stinky. You are stinky, kitty. Why'd you do that to me? Why did you do that to me? He farted right on me, man. Kenny is Timmy's dad. Oh, my Lord. People say anything, man. They'll say anything, man. Hey, you just get down. You don't be biting me. You just already pookied on me. Go. Hey, go. Don't bite my leg. He's mean. He's mean. Go lay down. Go lay down. Go lay down. Go lay down. That's funny. Sending kisses. Shit, that mother just farted on me, man. He for sure farted on me. Yeah, it's always something. Yeah. Yeah, you can't listen to everything that's on the internet. Hey, kitty. You be nice, okay? I'll give you a french fry. Got some cheese fries with my meal, y'all. My kitty likes Whittle kitty. Likes cat farts stink. Oh, this one does. He's a bad one. And he got people or wet food today. Kitty, get down. I don't want to fight, okay? I don't want to fight. I think he thinks that I'm like uh holding out on him because I haven't been playing with him much. He gets a little too outside of himself sometimes. Yeah, he likes to bite me too. Like, he'll come up and bite my leg. Be like, what the fuck? What do you want? What do you want? I'm doing nothing for you, bud. No, you're not gonna come up here and just start fighting with me. Go get down. Get your butt down. No. No. Somebody's honking outside. You hear him, kitty? You do hear him? Do the research on the Timmy's dad. Yeah. I didn't let it go no further than what I heard. Get down. Get down. No, get down. Fatty, get down. He wants to fight with me, y'all. Get down. Get down. Get down. He's too fat. A cat will eat me if I die. He better not fucking eat me. I'll get rid of him. Kitty, I can't. I hope he don't eat me if I pass away. I will be so mad at you. Yeah, I will be so mad at you. I will be so mad at you. Quit, you're messing up the damn. You mess up the mouse, man. I gotta sit up anyways. Can I get it? Can I have my mouse, please? Thank you. Get down. You fucker. Good job. Okay. I think we're back. Get back, kitty. He got down now. He's mean. I'm not even lying, y'all. He's mean. This ain't even working now. We back? Okay. He's ginger. I don't want my kitty cat to eat me, y'all. If I don't come online for like a week, make sure y'all send out a special bulletin to like have somebody come check on me. Because like if you don't see no update from me for like a week, don't let my cat eat me apart. You swear they're plotting your death? That's funny. That's cute. I see you, Jerry. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Thanks for hanging out with me, man. I'm pretty much over talking about the Whittakers for this evening. What's up, Kev? Salute. That fucking place I ordered from was kind of far from me. It's taking them. It's a 30-minute drive. Holy shit. I didn't know it was that far. They will eat me once I have no food. Okay. I keep him fed. I'll keep him fed. Yeah, it's taking 30 minutes. Yeah. I'll heat it up. The snow started. Oh, it's fucking cold here too, yo. It dropped down to 27. It comes with secret sauce. I don't know what it means. Yeah, it says that it's 6:54 now, and it can take him up to 7:24 to 7:30. 6 degrees. Wow. 65. Oh, whatever. Whatever. Whatever, dude. This is from this secret sauce is from California Burger. I got a double cheeseburger with well, no, it's all highway, so he'll get here quick probably. I ordered a double cheeseburger with cheese fries. And I got a peanut butter shake. It's In-N-Out sauce. Cool. I've never had In-N-Out, but I've had like sauce kind of like that, I believe. $28 feels like 17. It is. It's expensive, Chris. That's why I have to do it every so often. I can't do it every day. I just didn't really feel like getting up and cooking now. It's already 7 p.m. I was like, nah. I did eat I had some freezer White Castles. I cooked some of those for lunch. I didn't think I was going to eat any lunch, but I did eat some. 39 in South Carolina. It is. It's expensive to do anything. You're right. When I was more mobile, it would cost me $50 to leave the fucking house. You figure you're gonna need some gas. Where you gonna go? Like, everything costs money. This right here has made me sit my ass down, though. That's for sure. In-N-Out's fast food burgers. We don't have one here though. I wish we did. I like fast food. Food is expensive in general. Yes, even the food you buy at home, for like from the grocery store, it's a little crazy. 40 bucks for 8-piece chicken today. That ain't bad. Well, I guess I paid that. I paid 20 something for a 4-piece, so yeah, it's about the same price, ain't it? 80 for a 8. Yeah, 30 bucks for one person. That's any place you order from, it's going to cost you that much, especially if you order it. But if you're able to go out and like stop at the fast food restaurant, then it's probably cheaper. I'm not getting in my vehicle though. Hell no, I'm not driving. I'm too scared to drive. You're going to stop eating meat? Yeah, the economy hasn't slowed down since, has it? I love peanut butter, dude. You know, I just have a problem with like eating all the bread. I don't like bread too much, but I'll eat peanut butter sandwiches a lot, dude. I will. That's good to eat when you're having like a sugar fit and you don't really want to take in sugar. They say to eat. What's up, Chelsea? Ramen noodles. I've got some in there. I'll go to ramen noodles if I have to. Steak. You're a grilling freak? Yeah. I wish I could grill right now. It's too damn cold though. Yeah, I'm not a big bread eater. Like I like pizza. I just like edge to edge pizza where like the toppings go all the way to the edge. I don't like crust on the end of it. I don't like all that bread. We always talk about food, don't we? That's good though. At least I eat. Whew. Jesus Christ, $11 pizzas, gluten-free pizzas. Then I ordered some fucking apple juice, and it says like non-GMO. Fucking, I don't even know what any of this shit is. Like genetically modified fucking apples, bro. Like, why are we modifying everything? I get we can make bigger cucumbers and we could do that and stuff, but like, we don't have to do it to everything. Soup and salad. Oh yeah, I could dig it. I like soup too. I like salad as well. I like going to a Olive Garden and smashing the salad they give you. Oh man, with that dressing on it, it is good. Really? In Nashville, huh? Yeah, it's been a long day for me too. I took a little bit of a nap when I got off here a little bit ago. I've been like sleeping, like taking naps throughout the day. I only sleep like an hour or so. Then I try to sleep all night. Paid a little over 20 for supper I cooked tonight. Pintos, cabbage, pork chops, cornbread. Yep. Raymond, homemade beef stew is delicious. I haven't had any of that since my mother passed. I like beef stew. I like beef pot roast. I like all that. Shout out to the chat gang, man. I appreciate you guys for hanging out. I wish there was more vibrance to me. I wish there was like more for y'all, but I haven't been feeling real good today. I've been all right, I guess. I'm fighting that cold, man. It's kind of sitting into my back a little bit, but I feel good. I'm not sick or anything. I'm just fighting off that cold. I love you too, guys. Gluten free is outrageous. What is gluten, though? Like some type of sugar or something? See, I'm not even hip to all these dietary terms. I'm just not. Meatloaf and mashed potatoes is so good. No, doctor didn't call me back yet. Trust me, I will let y'all know, baby. I promise. Gluten-free bread. Yeah, it is, Anita. A good crock pot stew. I will. I called today. I'll call again tomorrow if I have to. They'll get in touch. They'll get in contact with me. I'm pretty sure they're supposed to call me if I don't remember right. The lady told me that. That's probably why there ain't a phone number on there for me to call. I just start calling that doctor's fucking address. I'm pretty sure the lady told me that they were going to be in touch with me, though. She was pretty certain of it. She said, "Yeah, they will be in touch with you." This is big news, y'all. They're not just going to let me be like, what the fuck?" I just got myself worked up today and yesterday about having this thing hanging out of my body. And when the truth is, people have had them in longer than me. Like I was reading up where somebody had one in for over 30 days with no issues after being sent home from the hospital. They sent him home to keep draining and draining and draining. And that's what they want from me too. The lady said up to 10 days is what I thought I heard her say. I can remember like what they were saying to me. It's essential wheat flour. Okay. But I do believe they were like, they'll contact you. A nuisance. Yeah, catheters are it's a big nuisance, man. Especially I'm still a man and I don't suffer from ED. So like some mornings when I wake up, I have a bit of a hard on and that thing just doesn't give when that thing wants to do it. You know what I mean? I'm like, what the fuck? Calm down, Joker. Ain't no need to be getting all doing that. That's when it really bothers me. Is like when I wake up in the middle of the night and I got like a semi hard on or something from fucking laying there. Who knows? That's when it bothers me. But other than that, I'm taking care of myself. I am, Elizabeth. I'm doing it. They're gonna forget all about me? I don't think so. I don't think so. I did contact his office though, and I was in touch with the right people, she said. She put me through to his assistant, I guess, and then I left her a message, and I think I left her 2 messages because I think it's the same woman I called both times. Yeah, it just hurt. You know what I mean? I was like, I woke up the first night it happened to me. I was like, what the fuck? And it was just, I was getting like, I don't know, maybe the sensation to pee or whatever. My dick got a little hard from it, and I was like, ooh, that don't feel good. So I immediately started thinking baseball and roses and flowers and petals and things like that. And I'm only speaking about it because I'm living through it, guys. And I can speak about it, and I can tell you how I feel. I'm going to 1985. I'm gonna give them time to call me tomorrow. If they don't call me tomorrow, I'll call again. It's getting ready to be the weekend again, guys. So it'd only be like one whole week come Sunday that this thing's even been inside of me. I think I'm doing good. Yeah, that morning wood catheter. Yeah. Ain't no joke, man. Ain't no joke. I immediately started yeah, that's who I'm talking with. Urology. That's who I'm dealing with, yeah. Yep. When you call his office, that's what it says. We get 100 likes. That'd be awesome, you guys. Give me 100 likes. The blood work says everything's fine. I mean, I don't have AIDS. I don't have syphilis. Like, there are a few things that were up and down because of, how my bladder was not functioning properly. My kidneys weren't functioning properly. I'm staying warm. I got me a heating pad. I took it back from the kitty. I have to get him his own when I get some money. That'd be a while though. Your boy gonna hate you after this? I bet, dude. Yeah, no infection. No, I don't have any blood infections. No. Hopefully it is a possible something sitting in there. Hopefully so. That's what I'm pressing for. I hope to God it's something other than the big C word, that's for sure. Yeah, pooping does that too. It did it to my mom. They had to give her an enema because she wasn't pooping right, and she got real delirious, and like she was fucking like talking out of her head and shit. And I didn't know it, but it was because she had so much iron built up from not pooping. Lucky today I pooped again. Another big, long, fucking strong turd, man. Sorry to be so nasty, though. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping to, Elizabeth. I promise I am. But something tells me that they know the difference between a stone and a mass. But I'm keeping my faith open, my positivity going, and talking with y'all as we go. We all talking shit anyway. Yeah, we're just spitting shit back and forth. I do listen to a lot of you guys though, because some of you aren't far from reality. You know what I mean? So I listen. I've been drinking nothing but water since this morning. Talking hard ones, the long ass poops. Yeah. Sorry, y'all. I'll cut it out. Yeah, whatever it is, we'll see what it is. No, they just did ultrasounds. They did CT scans. Yeah, I don't have them. They might be in my I might be able to get them online. But they done They did this. They when I first went in there, they did a ultrasound. One kidney was fine. The other kidney was bleeding because they could tell it was like overworking, and they could see something that was blocking the flow from my kidney to where my bladder meet, so I wasn't getting a full flow or whatever. And then they went and did the CT scan to see what it was in there. And then, of course, my friend's kidneys weren't filtering his meds and delirious. Yeah, I ain't on no meds. I'm just on fucking antibiotics. That's all I'm on. I feel loopy though because I'm kind of staying stoned with pot. But what else do I do, guys? I mean, I'm sitting at home, dude. I got all these ways of medicating with marijuana. I might as well do it, right? I mean, I don't see a problem with it. Yeah, there's some things on there that I could download and shit, but I just haven't done it. I've seen them all. Been married twice. Never been married here. Yeah, I just be sitting back chiefing, man. Staying hydrated and chiefing. How many days has it been since they've contacted you? They haven't contacted me at all. They haven't contacted me at all, y'all. I've only been out of the hospital since Sunday night. So not even a week yet. Not even close to a week. I'm tripping. I really am, y'all. Because I'm pretty damn sure that lady said, you have no worries. They will be contacting you. Like, don't worry. They will be contacting you. Like, I'm not going to miss the call. I just be worried, y'all. I'll sit here and worry myself to death unless I make a call. Now that I made a call, if they're not rushing to get back to me, oh well, you know. I lived with a woman for about 21 years. She's a good woman. My baby's mothers are good women. My kids are good women. Ooh, my food is almost here, y'all. 1 second, y'all. Let me grab my food. Let me get my phone. Hey. Hey, yo. They gave me 2 shakes, yo. You guys want to share? You guys want to share? I got 2 shakes. They gave me 2. You guys want to share? Kitty, get down. You want some? Here, get them. Get them. They was talking about me. Y'all was being mean to me when I was gone. They gave me 2 shakes. That's a win from DoorDash, yo. I'll take 2 shakes. Oh. He wants this he wants this ice cream. You get this ice cream? Is that yummy? Get some of that. Yummy. He's my buddy. He is my buddy. What the doctor said to me while I was in the hospital, I told y'all. They found a mass in my bladder. And they're going to try to see if they're going to do a scope. And they're going to try to see if they can. Kitty, I can't talk. They're going to try to see if they can stent whatever it is that's being blocked to keep that open. And if they can stent it, then I can be done with this. I don't know what, find out what it is later. It could be anything. They didn't say it was kidney stones, guys. I'm just saying, they didn't say it was kidney stones. I'm sure they would have sent me home with ways of breaking up kidney stones and stuff. Get back, kitty. I can't either, hardly. Have some people got a little mixed up with it. The diagnosis sent home to me was bladder mass. They don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. They're going to have to do something to find out what that is. But up until then, I think the next step is to do a scope on my urethra. Try to go in and make sure that all the blockaging is free. So they'll put a stent in whatever it is in my bladder blocking me. That was stopping me from being able to urinate in the first place is the reason why I kind of went in there, right? Kitty, get down. You're starting to freak me out. Cuddle Monster said, hi, Karma. Hi, Cuddle. Yeah, I'm insured now. Yeah, and I think that they do a biopsy while they're in there. I hope they don't go do a stent and then fucking don't biopsy me, and then I got to go in and have another biopsy. Hopefully they do it all at once. I would think they would. Right? I mean, I know we're not all doctors, but yeah, they're going to have to biopsy it no matter what. That's just what they have to do it. Ooh, that thing got me cold. I got 2 peanut butter shakes, y'all. I'm so happy. Score. Some of my white and red blood cells were off big time. But I know I don't have any infection or anything like that. But as far as my red blood cell count, yeah, they're off. They are. I've got it. I think I got it. That's where I can get it. I think I do. I have that I can look at. Yeah, here's results. What would it be? Here's some ones right here. The urinalysis was big time out of range. My urinalysis showed my white blood cell count was out of range. My white blood cell esterase is out of range. Red blood cells out of range. And my hemoglobin out of range. But a lot of that could have been because I wasn't urinating properly. You know, a lot of these could be just because I wasn't urinating properly. But we'll get to whatever is in my bladder. But let's get me flowing properly first. I had an infection too. They said I had an infection. I did have a urinary tract infection along with it. That's part of the diagnosis as well. I'm trying to look for anything else. That was part of it. There's none in progress. There's a CT scan. Image of the abdomen pelvis was obtained with IV contrast. Routine protocol was utilized. Coronal and sagittal reformers were obtained. This facility radiation dose reduction. Dose reduction techniques including blah, blah, blah. Findings. Exam quality adequate. Lower chest, no acute findings. Liver, there is hepatic steatosis in the liver. I don't know what the fuck that means. Bile ducts are normal. That's what my mom used to have stents done. Gallbladder, no abnormalities. Pancreas, no findings. Stomach, no findings. Spleen, blah, blah, blah. It keeps going and going and going. It says kidneys, uretus, left-sided endonephrosis with a delayed nephrogram. The left viscoarticular junction is obstructed secondary to a large bladder mass. No evidence of obstructing renal calculi. Urinary bladder extensively enlarged bladder measuring over 21 centimeters along the posterior or inferior. The bladder there is heterogeneously enhancing lobulated mass, measuring 7.4 by 4.1 by 7.6. The mass involves the bladder wall and possibly extends into the left seminal vesicle. Additionally, the mass protrudes through the inferior base of the bladder and abuts the prostate. The mass is favored to be a primary bladder mass versus less likely prostate. That's kind of good, I guess. I don't know how you want to look at this, man. This is all. Additionally, the mass causes mass effect on the left viscoarticular junction, which is resulting in upstream hydrochlorophylliosis on the left side. The mass is also causing outlet obstruction, resulting in a massive dilation, bladder wall thickening, and bladder difficulty. Small and large bowel, no evidence of bowel obstruction. No problems with the appendix. It says, impression. 1. Large bladder mass along the base of the bladder, resulting in chronic bladder outlet obstruction. Left-sided moderate and delayed nephrogram secondary to obstruction as the vesicular junction. Consider urgent urology consultant. There we have it, guys. I couldn't even read that properly to y'all, but yeah, it don't sound good at all. I know. Sounds exactly what they told it to me. But like I said, man, like they said, if it's the worst thing of worst things, and it hasn't spread everywhere in my body yet, then they can take my bladder out, guys. Right? I mean, if it ends up being the big C word, I don't need my bladder to live. I can live without a bladder. That's how I feel. And that's how I'm going to stay feeling. There's always a better way. What I've heard is what they've told me already. It's absolutely common to have prostate issues. Yeah. From the way I've read, that you don't even need your bladder or your prostate. But if I don't have either, West Virginia State Police said they're going back years in the investigation. I was wondering if they would. You'll change my bag for me, English? That's fucking sweet of you. That is really fucking sweet of you. Luckily, you'll never have to. But I definitely don't want to like crawl up in hiding and shit. You know what I mean? I want to come up here and give you guys updates and talk to you. And I mean, I've talked with my family enough. I've talked with like everybody that knows it, So like, we're just waiting on the next step, man. Yeah, I'm trying not to eat sugary foods. Yeah, I'm good. You're right. I'm good. Elizabeth, I'm good. I need to quit. I need to keep fighting off this damn cold though, because I can tell something's trying to get me sick. And good thing I'm on them antibiotics. But if they don't call me back, they're gonna have to send me in some more antibiotics or something, man. Because like I'm still fighting it off. I can feel it a little bit in my back, like you know what I mean, like a little sickness in my back a little bit. I'm not sick or anything. Like I'm not even taking medicine. Yeah. Make me some Fireball tea. I thought about having a sip of some alcohol, but I don't even want to introduce that to my system right now. I don't know if I could. Vitamin C. I've been doing that. I've been vitamin C. I don't know if I got any zinc. I might have some. What do you got, Kitty? What do you got, dude? He's got a piece of paper from the trash. Thank you, Hillbilly. I'm not going nowhere either. And if I do, you'll see my journey out of here. You know what I mean? We all got a date with death. We all do. But I'm not going to curl up like some fucking little bitch. I'm not. I can't. I'm not going to curl up like some bitch. And if my date with death is sooner and I can educate anybody about it, I will. Yeah, I'm not drinking. And I'll do that. You know, if my date with death is sooner than everybody else's, so be it. My children have been raised. They're all great and wonderful children. I can't ask for better children. I'm so proud of them. But, you know, if I got a date with death early, I'm not going to go out like a bitch. You know, I'm gonna show it to you guys. I'm going to give it to you. You're going to see it. You're going to understand it. Because I'm going to help. I know the good die young. Yeah, we all going to die, man. I would feel sorry for Eric if he was going through that. I would feel sorry for anybody. I don't have any hate in my heart. I don't. I know Brandy thinks I hate her, and I don't. I don't hate that girl. I don't. She can hold on to whatever she wants to hold on to for her own weird reasons and stuff because we had back and forth, but I don't hate that lady, bro. That's why it was so easy for me to stop talking about her. It's not doing Whittaker content sure lasted longer than I expected. Yep. It was a update too. It's a fact. This fucking shake is fire, y'all. Shake is fire. I got 2 of these bitches now. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And you're damn right I did Whittaker content today because it's an update. And you didn't hear me say, I would never do Whittaker content again. I said, then there's an update. But you know, anybody just say, hey, that lasted a real long time. Yeah. Because finally, after everything that I've been saying on this channel, they need to shut that shit down. They need to take away the Whittaker family page. It finally happened today. It did. It finally happened. No one is now drawing money on their page for their own likeness being used. That's a great thing to talk about today. It's a wonderful thing. It should have been shut down long ago. It should have been shut down long ago. I think it should have been shut down. But let's do this. I know I don't think too much in my mind about there being an investigation, but let's hope it's for a reason of investigation. Let's have that much hope for a second. Right? Let's think about it for that. I know I don't really lean into there's a big investigation going on and people are going to go to jail, but let's just hope maybe some people might go to jail. That'd be nice. But I don't know who'd go to jail. We're almost at 100, y'all. Shout out to y'all. Hold on. Excuse me. Y'all blocked Red again? Every time y'all block Red, she just emails me. Why y'all keep blocking her, man? Let her chit chat. Let her do her thing. Fuck her. She ain't doing nothing to hurt anybody. I don't mind her, guys. I don't mind her. Yeah, I don't hate her, Freddie. I don't hate anybody, man. When the people say hate's a powerful word, it is. Do you guys have anybody that you hate in your life? I mean, do you guys truly and honestly have anybody in your world that you absolutely hate? Well, she probably got timed out. She'll be back. She probably just got timed out. You believe they're investigated Larry, BJ, and Betty also? I could see where it could be. What are you doing, Kitty? I'm not giving you any of this. Yeah, I will. Here. Here. No, you're just trying to bite. No. No hate. I mean, no, I mean, when I think about it, I don't think I have anybody in my life that I like hate. I think hate's a pretty strong word, man. When people say that, it's kind of true. And then when you like, I don't know, when you're faced with some things, you kind of realize that like, I don't hate anyone, man. I've actually done nothing to do to anyone that would involve any hate. Kitty, you are on me, dude. He's like stalking over me. You guys can't see him. There he is. He's stalking over me, dude. Go, man. You're not getting any of this. No. He thinks he's cute, dude. He gets where his little hair starts getting fluffy. He pokes his little hair out. He thinks he's all cuddly right now. You better get on, boy. Look how fat he gets. He goes, whoop. He knows I'm not well. I know. I can see it in his eyes sometimes. I can English. I can see it in his eyes sometimes. I'm like, oh, okay, buddy. I'm trying to teach him to be a little more gentle, like when he jumps on me and shit. Because he does love me. And I love him too. But I got to make sure he's fed so he don't eat me if I pass. That's a scary thought, man. My cat starts eating me. Whew. Damn. I think my kids know, though, if they don't hear from me with like 3 days, they'll be over here. Especially if they can't get hold of me. Your dogs know? Yeah, this has been my only cat. This has been my only animal since my mom's passing. Yeah, this has been my only animal, and he's really been cool. He was kind of like a feral cat. Like he was really an outdoor kitty, like a little kitten, outdoor kitten. And when I brought him home, he was not happy to be here. And then slowly over a few days, he got used to me. Yeah, he comes up and stares at me too. He'll walk. His thing is like walking around my legs. He'll get right in between my legs when I'm walking. When he wants something, he'll stand at my feet, walk around, rubbing himself up against my legs. Yeah, I woke up one night. Well, it was one morning for work, and he was laying right next to me in my bed. And he was just looking at me like, "You seem to be okay, dude." I was like, "Oh, hi, kitty." I started petting him. Ever since then, he's been my best pal. He even sleeps in that same spot. He likes to put his body up against stuff. So, like, if there's a pillow, he'll lay down and he'll put his body up against the pillow, or he'll put his body up against the blankets. I mean, we're just getting closer to the end of this Whittaker saga. Anyway, here's one of the big channel that was basically putting out the Whittaker content. It's down. It's gone. I mean, as it should be, though. I don't think we'll ever see the other three again. And that's kind of sad, man. Because I know what kind of impact they had on a lot of people's lives. They had a pretty good impact on a lot of people's lives. And to think that you'll never see them again is kind of I don't know. It's kind of like an end to a sad story. I know. I agree with their privacy. I agree with that. I'm not against it. Like I'm not one of the people that is against this story ending. Trust me. Like, it is what it is. No, mark pages ain't going to come down. The only ones that came down were the ones that obviously Eric had control over, guys. Now I hear Eric had court. How we know Eric had court? Man, I just want to know. Hopefully, I'll be feeling a little bit better tomorrow. I want to get back into my spunky attitude. I hate just sitting like this, man. I'm gonna bring more of that channel we were talking about earlier too. That was fun. There's a lot better videos too. Uh, no, I don't see anything from Eric talking about court. That'd be the only way. That'd be the only way that if you knew Eric went to court or not, is if Eric put it out. He did not put it out, so there was no court. Damn. Damn, boy, motherfucker got BJ pictures of BJ and shit. That's wild. Yeah, you can just go on to like court pages and just run his name and see if he's a party in any kind of case, and it would tell you. It would tell you. Patrick wasn't redoing his bathroom. That was a post of a copper tub that he had seen on Facebook, so he made it in reference to clown on BJ. Everybody else thought he was fixing his bathroom. I mean, that just goes to show you how like they get spun. And I'm not saying you're doing that, Bambi, 1985, but that's what has happened. Like he's seen that there was a copper tub, and if you remember, it was a copper tub. Yeah, it was just a joke post. It was copper. I don't think I would want a copper tub, to be honest. It'd be a little weird. I think it would. Probably fucking like stain you and all kinds of shit, wouldn't it? I don't know. I've never used a copper tub. Well, you had half of Facebook that knew it was a joke. You had the other half of Facebook that didn't think it was a joke at all, and they thought that Patrick was really redoing his home and was like, hell yeah, go for it, bro. Then you had other Facebook, the other half of the people that didn't think it was a joke at all, and Patrick shouldn't have been rebuilding his his bathroom. So fuck you, Patrick. Yeah, it was like, oh my lord, bro, is this a joke? It was. Patrick put up a post today. See what I mean? I don't even look. Let me go look. Maybe I know what I'm talking about here. I don't want to talk. I don't want to be too wrong here. So you are. Good deal. What is this? This bathroom? It looks like a fucking outside door, boss. No, I see what you're saying, 1985. I see you. Then you got a big ass window in that motherfucker too, bro. Yeah, I see that. He's definitely remodeling, it looks like. He said, I thought I'd share pics of my bathroom remodel. Hope everyone likes my copper bathtub. Is this his? Is this his real house? Patrick can play a little guitar, can't he? Patrick can strum a little guitar, can't he? I don't know, 1985. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't either. I just and I would you know what too, 1985, I would almost go and get that information for you. I just haven't felt like it in the last week. Like I've kind of been so checked out of this. Like to like put any kind of effort into it, it's kind of like making me like I'm sluggish into it. He can sing too. Yeah, I think I've heard him sing. He won't woo me though. It looks like white trash. What does? What the what looks like white trash? I'm lost, Banjo. What looks like white trash? The bathroom? The bathroom doesn't even look like a bathroom to me. I'm gonna be honest with you. It doesn't look like a bathroom remodel to me. I can barely see a toilet and I can barely see a tub. And then there's like a back door in the fucking bathroom. Might have to do a wall there. Yeah, I haven't. I've only seen like Patrick do one song on Facebook, I think. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that's his house or not, to be honest. Has anybody been in his house enough to know? Like, I don't want to put out shit that they got a heater and everything in there. I don't think so, man. I don't know. It might be if he's got a heater in there. But that don't look like much of a fucking remodel to me, bro. That's a demolish. I mean, I don't know, Patrick. You got to be fucking. Is this another joke? It's got to be, bro. Because this is the farthest you've gotten on this. It's got to be a joke. It's got to be a joke. You might say that's a tweaker's paradise right there. They said, watch out for BJ. She loves copper. Hell, Patrick might be in here. I don't know. He gets in the chat sometimes. He was in the chat last time, and I didn't know it was him. He knows he's welcome, man. I don't mind whoever's in this chat come this month. Funny, 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 man. I hope he, lucky for me, my bathroom don't need remodeled. Lucky for me, I can just call maintenance. I mean, I don't know. Being a homeowner is a big step. You got a pink tub? Oh, my tub is white. I know I'm getting old now because I put a suction cup handle in my tub, y'all, so I can use it to get in and out of. It's pretty powerful too. It works good. And that's how I know I'm getting old. I gotta use a suction cup fucking handle on the shower wall. That's crazy. She said, "Mine does. Come help me, Patrick. People need their shit redone, Patrick." I had never seen a copper tub though. I was like, "What the fuck? A copper fucking tub?" Oh, keep your little kitty, Lisa. Kitties are full of love and joy. I don't know what mine's doing right now. He's laying down, watching us. A shower chair? Not just yet. Not just yet, man. Marketplace. I see. I see. I've never thought about using a copper tub though. That would be weird to like bathe in, right? It might be good for your like joints and things. You never know because like, some metals, there are things about, wearing metals and things like that. But it would feel weird to me. Like a copper tub? That'd be odd. There could be some like benefits in it though, with like holistic medicines and things like that. They make copper sinks. I've seen copper sinks. I have seen copper sinks, but I won't. I don't lay down in a copper sink. So I can understand a copper sink or a copper basin, but like having to lay down in one would be weird. Copper tub would stink like pennies. Yeah, that's the thing. Or you like when you sit in it, it would feel weird. Like I don't know. So too long, get copper poisoning. You might start to patina. You might start to patina. You guys don't know what patina is. It's what copper does over time. What's up? What's up, Acadian? Salute, salute, salute. Feel all right. I'm doing good, doing good. So nobody would sleep. Nobody would take a bath in a copper tub. That'd be weird, wouldn't it? Time-induced color to the finish of copper or silver. Yep. You got it. I used to collect vape mods that were made out of copper or made out of like silver. I didn't really have too many silver ones, but there were some made out of copper and brass, and we would let those patina sometimes and create their own I don't know, body to them and their own look. But you could rush it by like with salt and things like that. Yeah, I don't know how you clean a copper tub, man. Maybe like CLR. Yeah, they jump in there with some CLR. Brass does get patina. Yep. Yep. I probably got a few of those vape mods still around here with a lot of patina still on them. Yeah, they make their own, like copper like grows almost. It's weird. It like creates its own metals on top of metals and shit. It's weird, man. Like copper is a really weird metal. Barkeeper's friend? Nah. CLR, man. CLR. Yeah, you'd buy windows first? I would too. There ain't no windows in that house. You need windows. I'm not even saying anything to be mean. But like, yeah. Uh-oh, Jake Paul suffers broken nose in sparring. He wants to try to get out of fighting Anthony Joshua's big ass. CLR turns metals weird. I know. Damn, I was gonna leave you guys a long time ago, and I was sitting here. Glad I didn't. Y'all are just still here hanging out with me. Thank you for that shit. Much player. Thanks from the player from the Himalaya. I agree, Chris. I agree. I don't have nothing better to do right now. You're right. I feel like if I get off here, I'll go to bed. I don't want to go to bed real early. Y'all was boring in the Discord last night. And then y'all get hyper when I finally fall asleep. Who is Jake Paul? Funny. You made a whole lemon cake strawberry? You go. Nothing. Nothing's better than y'all, man. That's why I'm hanging. I know that people are like, "Oh, what's up with the Whittaker?" Well, I've talked about what we talked about the Whittakers. I probably could turn monetization on right now, huh? Well, no, because it would turn it on for the whole video. I ain't doing that. Chilling in bed. I thought about doing some bed lives, but they're kind of boring. Just laying in bed. I guess I could do that with my Discord. Discord is just a messaging platform. You don't know who Jake Paul is? He's a YouTuber that he got his popularity through being a younger YouTuber at the time when he was coming up. And he came up through Nickelodeon and things like that. Now he's a boxer and fights Mike Tyson and all those people and shit. But they're all fake. Yeah, but you can get on voice call and video call in our Discord as well, guys, if you didn't know that. Yeah, I think he fights fixed fights too. I agree. I'll never bet on another fucking Jake Paul fight. That's for damn sure. Yeah, he didn't fight Mike Tyson. Through the browser. If you go through Discord browser, yeah. But you got to go in through their site. But like, see, right now, I could have everybody in the Discord that wants to come up on the panel. I could have you guys go on and get in the video Discord, and I could just share screen from my Discord to this live stream right here too, as well. And y'all are right on. Don't even have to be in the YouTube. Yeah, he's rich. He just he's found a way of fixing fights that makes it profitable to everybody. Yeah, we've got video chat, we've got voice chat. There's more than just talking on the text. He married Vanessa Williams. Who did? Oh, Mike Tyson? Yeah, he's got fake fights. I agree. I agree. I mean, I also think that he's also fought people that he could legitimately beat. Like, I do think some of these people, Jake Paul is athletic enough to beat some of these people. No, my Discord does not cost anything. As long as you're a member to this channel, as long as you become a member to this channel, you get a members Discord link. You also get a members only IG link as well. Because we got a members only Discord and a members only IG. You get them both if you'd like. And you also get thrown in our monthly giveaways. And yes, I will still be doing a monthly giveaway for this channel. I don't give a fuck what I'm going through. It's Christmas. So many people have stepped up for me. And with my ad revenue, I'm going to give it away to you guys, man. I'm going to give 100. I'm gonna at least try to give away 100. I know I'm going to give away 100. That's what we do anyway. But I'm going to try to do an extra 100. So hold me to that one. Excuse me. No, the Discord's fun, guys. If you're not a member of the channel, just become a member. Just like that. Now all you got to do is email me. If you guys could drop my email for her, if anybody knows it. There's a new post where let me go look. Then we'll get you in that Discord. Hey, little bit of Lisa in my life. Got a little bit of Lisa in my life. Y'all know that song, right? Got a little bit of Monica in my life. Got a little bit of Lisa.
Right now, 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 right now.
Money! Yeah, baby, yeah!
Sweet baby, yeah, baby. I got this vape today. It's peach pineapple. It's not bad. It's not bad. Right now, right now, right now, right now. Yes, welcome to the freaking members only, y'all. Salute to you guys. We like to call the people that aren't members grays because we like to turn the grays green over here. We like to get all of you as members. If you are gray right now, make sure you become green. It's the cool thing to do, y'all. Daughter's laughing. That's awesome. That's what it's about. Yeah, I'm just chilling. Strawberry lemonade's good. I like strawberry lemonade. I've got a strawberry one right here, but it's strawberry blue raz. You only found me yesterday? Well, I'll be damned. Thank you. Sorry. I like trauma dumped my entire life on you since yesterday. I'm going through it a little bit. Just a little. Patrick can sing too. I've only seen him do that one song. I think it was like a Garth Brooks song, I think. You didn't miss nothing much, Maple. Not much. The Whittaker family page is down. The one that we've all been bitching about. The YouTube page, the world-renowned Facebook page. They've been taken down. But that's good though. Kev, what's up, bro? Salute!
Yeah, baby, yeah!
Right now, 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 right now.
Thanks, Kev. Appreciate you, big dog. Goes downhill in your late 40s. You're fucking right about that, man. Ever since I turned 40, it feels like my time is sped up and shit's gone downhill. Like my life's gotten good, but like my health's gone downhill. I changed my life to a better thing and I get held down still by health reasons. A lot of times I sit back and I wonder what in the hell I did so wrong or whatever. I ain't done nothing wrong. It's not for me doing any wrong. I think it's because I'm tough enough to go through it. And God knows I'm going to go through it. Whatever it is. Whatever he puts in my way. I'm going to do whatever these doctors say. That's the damn shame. That's what I'm going to do is whatever they say. He's got a lavender tub. I couldn't tell what color it was. He's got some fucking work to do if that was his bathroom. God picked me. Yeah. I'm still waiting, man. I read out what the CT scan said. If you guys want to go back and listen to it. I couldn't hardly understand it, but I know what I did understand. Yeah. It'd be all good, Kev, regardless, man. He said in comments he couldn't fit in a lavender tub. Patrick getting back to doing Facebook? Is that what he's doing? Because it looked like he had quite a few posts on there with Timmy in them. Yeah, me too. Me too, Chris. I don't really care for tubs. I'd rather just take a shower. That's funny. So is Patrick back to putting content? Let's see. Let's take a look. Patrick Rourke. Damn, he's got sweetened almond milk. 15 cases to give away. Fuck, I wish I lived closer. I'd take that almond milk, Patrick. We got Timmy. So he does got some content with the Whittakers in it. And it's just Timmy, it looks like. Thank you, Hillbilly. He's been putting snow videos up too, and moose. Yeah, I see that. Oh, Brian disappeared after the boot. I didn't ever have it out for Brian anyway. I just thought that's kind of fucking nasty shit to be entangling yourself involved in if you're gonna be handling such the case as the Whittakers. That's how I felt about it, and I'm not gonna change my attitude or how I feel about it. You shouldn't be up here putting fucking pictures of yourself like that everywhere. You shouldn't be getting caught in that position nowhere. Who cares who took the photo? Who cares? Why was you on camera like that to people you don't even know? That's why I was like, nah. And then the things that I seen that he messaged about Betty and shit, I'm like, not cool, bro. Talking about Larry sleeping with BJ. We don't know that. I thought it. I'm not gonna lie. But if I came up here and said everything I thought, then we'd have even more people going from different channels going, yep, 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 yep. They're sleeping together. I just thought it, you know. She's got something over Larry because I wouldn't dare let my daughter get away with what she's gotten away with. Now, don't get me wrong. She's my daughter. She may get away with some shit, right? But not that much shit, dude. Like that's just like, that's overboard getting away with shit. I mean, it's one thing to let your daughter get away with some shit. I get it. It's your daughter. But dude, literally everything, like she don't have to be held accountable for nothing. That's not right. I wouldn't give a damn what she had over me at this point. I wouldn't let her to continue to get over like that. I wouldn't care what it is at this point. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't let her do me like that, man. My family like that. Even if she had something on me, bitch, you just have to prove it. Brian said he couldn't support Betty because he said Betty didn't have to pimp out Timmy like she was doing. I don't know. It's a good point, I guess. Yes, thank you for the likes, everyone. I appreciate it. You should not get in the fucker. I mean, I'm just saying, like, if that's your daughter and you've watched her get away with all kinds of stuff, right? And you've stepped out there for her and you've took her side and you've made yourself look like hell and back, right? Like at some point you got to say, no, no, I can't agree with this any longer. No, you're wrong. I'm feeling a little better. I'm trying to keep up with the Joneses, Donna Johnson. And I'm not going to say that I know about like enabling your daughters or your kids because luckily my kids, they're good kids, man. And I don't have to I don't have to deal with that. But it's partly in the way we raised them too. So I'll take that too, you know. But I just don't. I wouldn't allow for my kid to put my other family members through hell when I could have done something to stop it, right? You could have just moved her the fuck out of there. Like, go away. Don't come back around here. Tough love isn't easy, I imagine. Like, I don't know what I would do if my son come to me and had a real bad physical addiction, you know, and he was helpless to it, you know. I don't what do? You just got to be there. You're either there for him or you're not. There's a way to be there for him. And then when you're not there for him, that's also a way to be there for him. Because that's tough love too. Like when you shut them off, that's a way to be there for them too. I get that. But I'm not that person. I wouldn't shut my family off. I would want to help my son. I would want to help my daughter. I would want to help. And I would never, ever, 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 ever want to shut a door that they think could never be opened again. Because when you start shutting doors on the people you love, that's when they start getting those other feelings. I just couldn't do it, man. I just couldn't do it. I would probably get drained I would probably get drained as a parent. I'd probably get used up. But I would only get used up as much as I allowed it, you know. It's sad to think about, man. But so many families deal with it every day in society right now. Not just BJ. BJ's just that person in that family. I think every family's got a dope fiend, right? At least one. At least let's not even say dope fiend. Let's just say every family's got a black sheep that gets treated differently than the other people. Gets talked about a little differently. There is. Mark did offer her a proper way to get help. Yeah. And think about it, man. People don't even make it out just because they grow up. Like I watch disease channels and addiction channels a lot. Like, cause I like to hear people's stories and shit. And you'll hear them say that they picked up their addiction at 46. I'm like, what? What in the fuck made you start smoking crack at 46? Like, what would make you start smoking dope at 40 fucking 6? I guess life, maybe. And winch don't want any good help. And you're just going to keep hurting the same people you hurt and love the most as your family. Because they're always going to say, okay, it's okay. They're always going to say, it's all right. That's pretty sad, man. I didn't know that deep deep country West Virginia was that bad, yo. But apparently that motherfucker got heli drugs in it. I didn't know deep country odd West Virginia was that fucking loaded with drugs. But apparently it's just as bad as anywhere else. Remember that dickhead Eric? You guys are funny, man. Yeah. Midlife crisis. I was wondering if I was going through a midlife crisis because I'm at that age. But I haven't done any like ridiculous buys or anything to like, to quantify for going through a midlife crisis. My uncle bought a bar when he went through his midlife crisis. He went out and bought a tavern. He still owns that bar. Damn. Well, you should come to see where I live, honey. The police are here every night. Yep. If I turned on the Citizen app, you'd freak out. How many calls go around me every day? For called the died sheep. Oh, you only died? Man, like the police were part of the problem. Police are part of the problem here too, in some ways. Here, I got you. There you go. Let me hit my roach some more, and I'm gonna jump up off here with y'all, man. Hang out at the house and watch some TV. Eat me some dinner. Watch some TV. Well, we can say this. Eric did do the right thing and shut this down finally, right? Correct? Not before he probably leached every fucking penny he could from it. But nonetheless, it's shut down. Nobody knows how the three are doing, Donna. I wish I would have a update for them, but honestly, I don't wish that because it's none of my business, and I want to stay as far away from that as possible. What's up, Mater Bucket? Cool name. I know where you from, Jerry. I know where you're from now. I'm glad it's been stopped too. I'm going to miss some of the content that was on there. I'm not going to lie. There was some refreshing Whittaker content on there. What's up, China? You think he got shut down? I would like to know that, I would like to know that if that's true. Let's not like speculate though, guys. Let's not speculate. But let's hope that maybe they get their money. Maybe they came to an agreement and they're going to get their money. There was some great content on those pages. that I think made the Whittakers look a lot better in the light, you know? I don't know. Do your thing, man. Just keep putting out content, Mater. Just keep putting out content, buddy. If I could tell anybody how to do it, I would say start with shorts. Put out loads of shorts until you get your 50, I think it does, to go live. It won't take long if you just keep pumping content. That's what the biggest thing about this content shit is just pumping out content, man. Making sure your face is seen over and over and over and over again. Yeah. He did say, Lars, he did say something about the money being reached out and shit. So, I mean, I'm just hoping for the right thing. I mean, at this point, I don't even know what the right thing is anymore, but just giving them their money. All the other horrible shit is bad enough. It's bad. The family's taken. We're no longer going to see them at all. That's over with. The hashtag thing important. Only consider the hashtag something you use to try to get in front of that audience. So, like, let's say I'm making a video about Whittaker content, right? But I don't use the name Whittaker, and I don't really even speak about it on my thumbnail, or I don't speak about it in my title. But yet I want it to kind of go into the Whittaker group to kind of be seen for Whittaker content. Then that's when you use that hashtag. That's what hashtags are good for. Yes, the hashtag will put your like if I make a video and I put "you won't believe this bull crap," and then I want that video to be about Whittakers, right? Like, you won't believe that they finally shut down this page of Eric. I'm still going to want to put a tag in there, the Whittaker family or the Whittakers. That way, that video, even though it doesn't say anything about the Whittakers, will be seen by people that are following the Whittakers. If you kind of get what I'm saying. The title has everything to do with it. That's where you're going to be placed among keywords. So, like, your words that you use in your title are going to be wherever your video will land you. Whatever YouTube does with it. But yeah, titles and tags go hand in hand. You guys have a great night. Thank you for hanging out with me, man. Don't forget, don't soak in copper tubs. You might get patinaed. If you soak in a copper tub, you might start to like grow hairs and shit. I'm going to try, Tina. Thank you so much. If you had become a member during this channel or during this live stream on this channel, make sure you hit me up, email me, tell me, give you that Discord link so I could throw you in the members only Discord, man. A lot of good people in there, a lot of fun times. Not everybody agrees with everything always, but everybody's respectful in there and everybody has fun. That's what it's all about. You guys enjoy your night. Thanks for having me. We're Aggressive Defiance over and out, baby.